Okay, so there's AI product research. Use AI analytics to find high converting products with minimum effort. So the earning potential for this AI driven e-commerce stores, they can scale quite easily to 500 a day in sales. Because if you've got multiple things and you're selling them and you market it right, then you are, on a winning streak, for example. There's also AI consulting. Now, if you're specialized and you've perhaps been in a position for a long time, so you know how to do things, whether it's finance, whether it's accounting, whether it's, security, whether it's, let me just try and think what else, whether it is, teaching, whether it is insurance, whether it is healthcare, for example, you can do AI consulting services for that as well, where you can sell your services and get paid for it. So how do you get started? So you get started by learning the AI applications in the industries like finance, e-commerce, for example. Offer AI strategies. You could do consultations, automations, for example, solutions, AI tool training. You can also use LinkedIn for this, webinars and social media to attract high ticket clients. So the earning potential here is for a AI consultant, for example, is 100 to 500 per hour, making it easy for you to hit the $500 target per day, for example. So you need to look at investing in AI startup, for example. So where do you invest? You get some AI powered software, for example, AI driven automation tools, and there's AI finance startups as well. So the platforms that you can look to use is, well, there's quite a few of them. There's Seed Invest, but something with this, you don't really need much. It depends really what it is that you want to do, because you can start this on a shoestring, literally. Okay, so what I'd like to know, and I'd love your comments in the chat as well, and also afterwards if you're watching after, then I'd like to know what your conclusions are to look at you starting your own AI business, for example, your side hustle, freelancing, AI tools, AI generated content creation. That is quite an easy one to do. Okay, AI powered e-commerce. That's also an easy one to do once you know how, for example. AI investing, for example. Depends what your specialisms are. Then you use that to your advantage, because then you are able to then be able to work with the AI, because you need to know your stuff, for example. So many people are already making $500 a day plus using AI, and why shouldn't you do the same? And I'm going to be coming on here a bit more, because I don't want to keep talking about the doom and gloom that we're experiencing right now. I want to try and uplift us and think about things that you can do that can create an extra side hustle for you. And there's plenty of ways. There really, really is. And with AI, it will cut down your time immensely. If you've got the weekends off, if you're working during the week, you've got the weekends off, then work on building your business at the weekend so that you've got a side hustle. Because at the end of the day, we never know. Our job, if you're working for someone, your job is never safe. Before, when, people used to work for the government, they would think that they had a job for life. That's not the case now. Same with if you're working in a government hospital, you think you've got a job for life. That is not the case now. So why not create a side hustle when you're not working, for example, and create money for yourself? I mean, what could you making an extra 500 a week do for you? Especially with the inflation that we're experiencing at the moment. So imagine if you're doing that daily, a couple of hours in the evening, do it. Do it. Start doing it now if you haven't started a side income, for example, because, we never know when we could lose our position. And we've seen that in the States, for example. We're seeing people lose their jobs all around the world because of inflation. In the UK, people are losing their job because of the inflations, as well as in America, what's happening at the moment, for example. So don't leave it up to other people. You can get control of this, and then do things that you love to do. Especially if you've been used to doing something for a long time and you've got really good experience, qualifications, for example, then why not put that to good use? Instead of building someone else's empire, building someone else's dream, build your own. Because at the end of the day, this is your life and you want to live it the way you want to live it and not be held to a boss, for example. I tell my team, I have got a small team now because I've been able to, really focus on the AI, but I always tell them to do something for themselves that they want to do, and I would gladly support them because we're here to grow. I don't want people working for me if they're not happy and they're just doing it to get paid, for example. I want them to enjoy what they're doing, for example. But I know that that's not always the case, for example. But for you, why not do something that you enjoy doing? Now, I'm not saying quit your job. You never do that. I'm saying this is a side hustle, okay? But for those of you that have lost your job or you're about to lose your job, then this is something you need to start thinking about doing now so that you can grow. And you'll have this AI business side hustle within, a month, as quick as that. You can even build a website with AI. It will do it for you. It's amazing. It can do so many things for you. You'd be absolutely amazed at what AI can do. So I wanted to jump in here later on, and I've come on later than what I normally do because I want to also try and reach as many people as possible, for example, and try different times to reach different geographical locations. So I hope that you found this helpful. I'd love to know what your thoughts are with starting an AI side hustle. Have you started one? So tomorrow we're going to go more in depth with this, and I'm going to show you I'll show you my PowerPoint presentation, for example, and my screen, and I'm going to go into how you can go about doing this because I want you to take practical steps as well as listening to what I have to say. So I hope that has been helpful for you, and I just wanted to do something like this because this is part of my channel as well, because at the end of the day I want everybody to really be happy and to do the things they love to do. So I hope that was helpful for you, and I look forward to speaking with you tomorrow evening, and it's going to be a late one, for example, and I will be on later, but it's a lot better because it's Saturday. All right, so I hope you'll be able to join me tomorrow, because there'll be further training on the side hustles that I mentioned, like how do you create your article? What is it that that type of thing. How do you go to produce your products that you're not going to be handling yourself? So we're going to go onto that website as well, which is the print on demand. And also we'll just go through a few things as well to do with AI side hustle. So thank you so much. I hope that you've enjoyed today's little video, and I look forward to speaking with you tomorrow. Stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.